so I wanted to show you a little bit about these 4 bites. 4 bites. This is a new, I don't know if I call it protein bar, like energy bar, maybe that. This is a new one I tried out. I got a box of the walnut kind. So it comes in a box of 12. And you open them up, they fit in there nice. And I wanted to try the other ones because I like the walnut one. I was actually a little surprised because I'm not a huge walnut fan, but I wanted more of the nuts and less of the fruit. I also have tried the cranberry and the cherry. And here's what I think about them. I'll open one up for you, actually, because I want to eat one. So I'm going to show you this cherry one. I can tell you without even reading the label a lot about that, and that's actually one of the big reasons I wanted these. So here's the bar. It's called 4 bites because there's 4 ingredients basically. I guess that's how they came up with the number. This is vegan, it's raw, it's unprocessed, and that's why I wanted it. I know what's in it. So, and I can tell you for all the flavors, the main sweetener is going to be dates. Then it's either going to have prunes or another fruit like cherry or cranberry or something like that. Then it'll have a nut, either walnuts or almond or both. And then it'll have some other kind of sweetener, raisins or something like that. So the sweetener is a natural sweetener. It's going to be a fruit or a nut. And I love this for a couple reasons. One, they taste good. Like I can prove that by eating them. I do like them. It tastes like any other fruit bars. So I know there's been an explosion of these kinds of bars lately on the market. And I know there's another bar that's similar to this where it's like a fruit plus one other thing. So these actually taste kind of similar to that, and you would expect that because there's only a few ingredients, so you're mostly tasting fruit. So it's going to taste like your dried fruit, which I think is great. Now, one of the cool things about these is the shelf life is about a year. So as far as having them on hand and having them for when you want them, I like that because I don't eat these all the time. I like to have them, and I like to have that as my source of fruit. I don't eat a lot of fruit because of the natural sugars. They're still high in sugar. But the natural sugar, of course, is better for you than the processed sugar. But I don't want to eat them all the time. I don't want to live on these things. But I like having a lot of different flavors available, and my kids like them, so I like to have them for that. Now, I say I like to have them for a year, but this box isn't going to last more than a week. The thought is I can buy several boxes at one time and stick them away in storage, and I don't have to worry about them because I know they're going to get eaten before they expire. So that's what I like. I like that they're raw. I like that I know the ingredients. Each bar is basically, you have to think about it in terms of fruit, right? So a normal size fruit is going to be 10 to 15 grams of sugar. These bars are about the same, maybe a little bit more. They're like 15 to 18 grams of sugar. The fat count is pretty low. It's like 4 or 5 grams, and that's mostly coming from the nuts. They're about 150 calories. Did I already tell you that? Yeah, about 150 calories. So about the same as a piece of fruit. And high in fiber, high in vitamins. So there's a lot of good stuff in them. And it's not like you're eating kale or something that doesn't taste delicious. These are great. So I like them for a number of reasons. Enough that I'm making a video to tell you about them. If you want to get some, I'll have to look it up, but I'll find the address to where you can get them, and I'll put it in the description below. They're worth trying. They're great. So again, they're called 4 bites, and I had to buy them online because I didn't see them in the grocery store, but I heard about them, so I just ordered them online. So I'll put the link to the website, but they may be carried in grocery stores near you. All right, there you go.